in Afghanistan. On this occasion I neglected to take the precaution. I drove the bad shoulder hard into Father Christmas's midriff. The collision saw both of us tumble to the floor, and the wind was certainly knocked out of Father Christmas's sails, and for that matter his lungs. But alas, I myself was rendered helpless too. My wounded shoulder seized up from the impact, feeling as though it was suddenly gripped in a vice. I could do nothing but roll on my back, clutch the offending area, and clench my teeth, hissing with pain. Giving vent to a roar of indignation, Father Christmas regained his feet. At that moment Holmes at last caught up. Without hesitation he pounced, driving the giant back down to the floor. There followed a brief struggle which ended with Holmes enfolding his opponent in a complicated Biritsu wrestling hold. His arms were wrapped around Father Christmas's neck, fingers interlaced, while one knee pressed into the small of the man's back, and the other leg locked around his thighs. "Submit," he hissed in the miscreant's ear, "or I will choke you into insensibility. The choice is yours." There was further resistance, but Holmes merely tightened his grasp, and soon the fellow was choking, gasping for breath. He slapped the floor, indicating surrender. Holmes obligingly released him. By now the commotion had drawn Lestrade and his fellow Scotland Yarders. They swarmed around Father Christmas, and in no time he was in handcuffs, cursing hoarsely but volubly. "Watson, are you well?" Holmes inquired with the utmost solicitude. He extended a hand to me, helping me to my feet. "I've been better, Holmes," I replied, rolling my shoulder in a gingerly manner. "I feel such a fool. In attempting to incapacitate the man, I ended up incapacitating myself." "Nonsense! You performed admirably. You stopped him. He's in irons. What more could one want?" "An explanation?" Inspector Lestrade interjected, in that rather testy way of his. "That is what I want, Mr. Holmes. You prevailed upon me to assist you with the apprehension of a notorious jewel thief, and who do I now have in custody but good old St. Nicholas?" "Ah, but Lestrade, that is where you are mistaken." Holmes reached for Father Christmas's bushy beard and gave it a firm, forthright tug. It peeled away, revealing itself to be false. "Tell me, whom do you see now?" "Why, bless me," declared the sallow-skinned, weasel-featured official, "if it isn't Barney O'Brien." "Indeed," said Holmes. "A criminal taker of treasures, posing as a jolly giver of gifts. Barney O'Brien, newly released from Pentonville, and already up to his old tricks again." "Damn you, you dog!" growled the man called O'Brien, adding a few less salubrious oaths and curses. "A very pretty scheme you concocted, O'Brien," said my friend, unperturbed. "Something of a step up from your usual housebreaking. I salute you. Oh, by the way, Lestrade, have one of your men go to the jewellery department and arrest a certain female assistant there. Her name, I believe, is Clarice. She shouldn't be hard to recognize. Russet hair, freckles. She's O'Brien's accomplice." Having dispatched a subordinate as requested, Lestrade said, "So where's the booty? You told me, Mr. Holmes, that we would seize the culprit in flagrante. I suppose I'm to rummage through his pockets in order to find his ill-gotten gains?" "No need." Holmes plucked the mistletoe crown from O'Brien's head. He turned it in his hands, examining it until at last his eye alighted upon that which he sought. "You see, Lestrade, what you are looking for is right here." He passed the crown to Lestrade, who cast his gaze over it. "All I see are leaves and berries." "Look closer. All is not as it appears." The official peered at the item of plant-based millinery with such furrowed-browed concentration I thought his forehead might crack. "No," he said eventually. "I must confess myself baffled. I see nothing out of the ordinary." For my own part, I was in agreement with him. The mistletoe crown appeared